Alright guys, hey, everything new on the sun. I want to do an update about the Indonesian tsunami. And how does it relate to end-time Bible prophecy? Well, in the last days, the Bible says that the sea and the waves will be roaring, men's hearts will be failing them for fear of things coming upon them. And amongst the sea and the waves roaring and the disasters that are going to hit, men's hearts are going to grow cold, and there's going to be increased violence because of all this. And the follow-up to the Indonesian tsunami is absolute proof of that. This is Matthew 24, and it says, and verse 11, many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Basically speaking to the violence that's going to happen in the last days. No one's going to love anybody. There's just going to be people, sinning against, hating everybody. And being very selfish, doing whatever they want. And as in the days of Noah, there was violence, great violence, and a great loss of any sort of love for anybody. And so what do we see happening after the Indonesian quake? Well, this is the headline, mass burials, for all the dead people so the disease doesn't spread. But look at this, looting begins as death toll from an Indonesian quake and tsunami hits 832. So in the last days, you're going to have these disasters, and then you're going to have great violence because man doesn't care, and when man gets desperate or they just don't care and they don't know God, they just start killing each other and becoming violence, and indiscriminate looting happens. Partly because they're desperate and partly because they just don't care. They don't have any love in their hearts. Their hearts they waxed cold, and they don't know the God of the Bible, and they don't love each other anymore. They don't care for each other. To prevent the spread of disease, health officials have organized mass burials as desperate survivors resorted to looting, according to South China Morning Post. Communication is limited. Heavy machinery is limited. It's not enough for the numbers of buildings that have collapsed. We will start mass burials to avoid the spread of disease. And here's some more pictures there of the situation going on there. But again, I think this speaks to what's going to happen in the last days. Not only mass burials from all the natural disasters, from the sea and the waves roaring, and the other biblical events that are coming to pass, but also the violence that is going to increase. It's going to be like as in the days of Noah, where there was great violence and sinfulness and wickedness. And I think you quickly see this in these times, as we are in the last minutes of the last day. We see this coming out anytime a natural disaster comes. Looting begins, whether it's because they're simply desperate or because they have no love in them anymore. They're just violent. Men are just sinful and evil abounds in this world. So I'll leave it there, guys. Quick little follow-up to the Indonesian situation, and it's breaking, it's developing. There's new news every day. But I think mainstream media is generally following this one, so check that out. So anyways, I'll leave it there, guys. Quick video. Thanks for watching, and we see a Bible prophecy being fulfilled everywhere. Everywhere you look, every article you look, it seems to be linked or related to Bible prophecy in some way, shape, or form, and it's increasing. The connections, the clarity in terms of how it connects to the verses is increasing in clarity, frequency, and intensity every single day as we watch these things occur. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.